Charles rocked up on my doorstep one day, and I was like, here we go, another guy slinging vanilla.
Hi, I'm Charles,
I'm Juwita, and we are the first to grow vanilla in Singapore.
and we grow it here in the heart of the city.
We're going to make you taste which one is using the real vanilla and using the artificial one. Okay?
Don't say it's not nice, okay?
That's like more than 10 years ago. We buy from the seeds and then we try to cultivate it.
We have about 12 farms in Singapore. This is the biggest farm that we have. And we have more than 3 varieties of vanilla that we grow in the science park. Vanilla Tahiti, right? They are more fruity and flowery. Madagascar is more creamy. Indonesia, this is more to have earthy and smoky. So you want to find out, is there any kind of different kind of notes that we're going to have when we grow in Singapore? This is become like my babies here. I need to take care of it. Every plants have different kind of growing rates and different kind of personalities. We grow it like almost about 4 to 5 years. When it flowers, it's only bloom for 1 day and once a year. Vanilla can pollinate by bees. In Asia, we don't have these bees, so we get to have the hand pollinations to make it commercially.
After each harvest, Charles and I continue working at home.
They have a minimum of length that we can sell. So meaning the smallest one like this, we can't really sell. So after I sort out, basically I need to boil. Then we need to dry by sun, or when it's rainy days, we have to use oven to dry it. Every single day, you need to have a few hours of drying. And daily, you need to vacuum back, and then the next day, you need to dry again, vacuum back, dry again, vacuum back. Really intense. We are the first vanilla company in Singapore who basically do end-to-end, from farming, from growing, process it until the end products.
So today we're bringing our first vanilla that we harvested this year. So we give it to Chef Michael, how he thinks about our vanilla.
Yeah, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Have a look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised that someone's tried to grow vanilla on the island, but I am surprised that Charles and his team have grown it with such success. The way that it looks right now looks really, really good. It looks like it's world class. Congrats to them. Charles rocked up on my doorstep one day. The product was just much, much better than what we were using, and it was far more local. Yeah, and it's just great product, competitive price, just that really, really prominent, fresh smell of the vanilla and the aroma. So today we're gonna do a lobster dish.
All right.
Beautiful blue lobster from Brittany. But we're gonna put vanilla into the sauce that's made from the heads. We're gonna accent all the cognac and the fennel and the celery, all these beautiful sweet things. Also a little bit of ginger with the vanilla.
This dishes is actually in the chef menu for the lobster vanilla. So I never tried before, so we're going to try it today. We touched base with Michael about 3 years ago when we introduced our vanilla to him. So this how we build our relationship back then.
Crustaceans and vanilla go really, really well together. The vanilla is going to bounce really well off that combination of ingredients. So yeah, the sauce is nice and viscous, nice caramel colour from the caramelization from the lobsters.
Yeah.
You can see all the beautiful little vanilla beans inside.
Yeah. Oh, it's really very, very nice. I love it. I really don't expect that actually coming from vanilla that actually can use for the separate dishes.
Vanilla was always around like sort of the second most expensive spice. So if you get something from the supermarket and pour it in your muffin, this is based off a compound called vanillin. This one is all natural, all organic. A fresh bean cannot be compared to vanilla essence. These are two completely different things.
So today we invite 4 of our friends to have a vanilla tasting test. We're going to make you taste something blindfolded, and then you can tell us which one is using the real vanilla that we make and using the artificial one.
I think it's very good to educate Singaporeans about what is really a real taste of the vanilla, so they know in the future that real vanilla is healthier, as well it's very nice in flavor. So this is, we call it cake A.
Okay, you get it? I help you. All right, I help you. All right, there you go. Dig in. Okay, you know.
This is cake B.
Cake B.
Yes. Okay. Is it very different? How? Very different. Okay.
Oh, Ernie looking good. Almost finished.
Almost.
Cake A is more smoother, but I feel from the texture it would be cake B.
Cake B really tasted different.
So I think cake B.
Both taste pretty good to me. I feel the first one is probably the real one.
The real one. Okay.
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 It's really hard to tell the difference, to be honest.
So cake A had a bit more of a plain taste.
Because of the artificial vanilla, it actually have 1 note, which is sweet. But if using the vanilla beans, it actually have 250 notes. So you can have a lot of flavors really like robust in your mouth.
Nino, so since you know now which one is real, which one is fake, which cake do you prefer? I appreciate vanilla since I was young because every flavor of vanilla, ice cream, cake, or even biscuit, right? Everything I choose about vanilla. Basically, this one is a banana spinach vanilla smoothies.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
It's nice.
On top, I will sprinkle the vanilla paste. A lot of people think that vanilla, especially for the bean, right, is only used for professional. But at the end of the day, I really don't think so. Every simple things that you can do at home, like even milk or cereal, vanilla, yogurt with vanilla.
And that's why we have the idea that because you like vanilla a lot,
I like vanilla a lot.
and we cannot find
Yes.
very good vanilla,
Correct,
right?
correct,
in
yes.
India.
We've been around Singapore and mainly we can only find the artificial.
Juwita is the one that have the idea like, can we grow vanilla here or not?
But it's ready. There you go. This is your favorite pancakes.
It is so delicious.
Nice.
We have a farmers in Indonesia actually. He's the one that initiated to teach us how to grow vanilla. We start trying to grow vanilla plants in here in our corridor. And then 5 years ago, that's where we are thinking, how about we build a company out of it?
When the opportunity came to collaborate with Charles, the very first thing that I asked him, bring us a sample, and I will see how good is the vanilla, because I know one thing or two with vanilla. I also spent time in Reunion Island, the birth of where vanilla bean took place. And I was absolutely impressed by the quality of the vanilla that Charles brought to us.
I'm very, very honored, very happy to be honest. It gives me motivations to do this until the end of my time.
So later on, when you will try the dark,
Yeah.
not only it has got a very, very nice texture,
Yeah.
but also the vanilla is going to come up very, very delicately as you enjoy the dish.
So we'll be inside the meat of the duck itself.
Yeah, very much.
Oh, we'll be
Very
absorbing
much,
that.
very much. The vanilla brine has a subtle floral note into the dark. Don't say it's not nice, okay?
Wow. The texture of the duck is actually very soft, very tender. I love it. What kind of Asian dishes that can go well with the vanilla?
I think that there are some basic, classic Asian dishes, such as a pork stir-fried, for example, with pineapple and lychee.
Oh, wow.
I think that if somebody would add a little bit of vanilla inside,
Yeah.
I think it would taste very, very nice.
This is so-called our processing room. Everything about Mireia is actually we do it here.
In the next months, we're going to have a new processing center
Processing center, yeah.
from end to end. So we are very excited. It is very tough to be a farmer in Singapore because Singapore is really not to be designed for agriculture. We almost, want to stop a few times, right?
We do everything by ourselves. So everything has a challenge.
But the things that keep me growing, because everything will be possible, there is nothing is impossible, right?